It's Sunday, Beers. We're here to talk about...
Whoa!
No.
We already started. Like,
Boo!
Shame.
We're here to talk about how AI is going to take us all over through Seinfeld.
We did that last week.
No, this
why
gets
is this
worse.
continuously going on?
Oh, man, it's
It's a
getting
bit.
worse.
Also, Mr. Beast.
Why Will hates Mr. Beast, and I'm about to ruin his day even more.
And I'm sick, so...
I'm well sick.
Lovely.
But he's here.
I'm here.
And anything else that you want
wanna
to talk
hear us
about?
talk about. I'm Anthony.
I'm Khalib.
This is Will.
And I'm Aaron.
Fuck, I hate you all.
And I'm still mentally spicy.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
Fucking hate you. All three of you.
We love Will.
But before we get to all that Mr. Beast and AI stuff, I sent you all a message earlier. I need your guys'
Oh, we did this!
I need your guys'
We
input.
did this.
I need your guys' input.
What message?
What do you think of the classic hit Kiss Me Through the Phone by Soulja Boy?
He sounds like T.I.
You're the whitest motherfucker.
No, am I wrong?
He is putting on a different voice in that song that does resemble
Like the cadence that
but
T.I. has.
I'm pretty sure they're both from Atlanta. So
That's probably wrong. If he's wrong, right, wrong. If he's not wrong.
Jamie,
I know.
pull it up.
Go ahead and look it up real quick. You got the Google machine, right?
You got the Google. He's got a Google machine. You don't need your phone.
All right.
Hey, don't look at my screen for a second.
Jamie pulled
You
that.
got a
Jamie pulled that up. I go to there.
That's OnlyFans. All ball, no hog.
All ball,
all balls, no hog.
I still can't believe you made that.
Where is
Soulja Boy. Because I know T.I. is from
Is it-
Atlanta.
SOUJ?
SOULJA.
SULJA.
Where's Soulja Boy from? It's right there. I bet he's from like Maryland.
Atlanta.
He's from Chicago. We're way off.
You're way off. I said
5,000 miles in the wrong
I said,
direction.
Okay, well,
just what I thought.
this actually adds to your story because he very much sounds like T.I. in that song.
But at the age of 14, he moved to Batesville, Mississippi,
Mississippi.
which is still, you know,
Where's
pretty far away
where's
from
T.I. from?
Atlanta.
Are you sure?
100%.
Yeah.
I know that's where he lives now, but where did he grow up?
Man, he's Atlanta.
We're gonna find out T.I.'s from like
T.I. is from
Rosie.
Atlanta, Georgia. Born and raised.
born and raised.
You know he's only 42?
I'm sorry, did you say... Hold on.
Celebrities
Hold on.
fuck with my head so bad.
Did you say-
Eminem's like 50?
Did you say born?
Born
and raised?
I said, when you
Talk
talk about the
born?
South,
No,
you have
I
to say
said
that.
for him, not you. I'm
Oh.
calling him out for once.
When
Not
you talk
you.
about
I mean, I
South,
don't
you
think
have
you
to
have
say
any real
born and
room to
raised.
talk, you know.
Yeah, bullshit.
Bullshit.
Name a T.I. song.
Oh.
Hold on, I know one.
If he says I won't get Justin Timberlake.
No. I'm gonna buy you a drink. No, okay. Apparently, I don't know anything.
Oh my god!
Did he just say?
We already established that Will is mildly racist. So
What?
Oh no.
That's T-Pain, Will!
That's a T.I.
Yeah,
Are you talking about I'm
Okay,
gonna buy you a drink?
yeah. So yeah. I
Got
mean,
money
it's,
in the bank.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's
So,
T-Pain.
You know,
so I don't think I know it.
Back to the topic
Okay.
at hand. What did you think of the song?
Yeah. So, what did we think of the song "Kiss Me Through the Phone" by Soulja Boy?
I don't know one Soulja Boy song.
Kiss me through the
Of
phone.
course, you know Soulja Boy.
You know-
You!
I know that song.
That's
Alright,
it.
You never heard Kiss Me Through the Phone?
He had
Kiss
three
me through
songs.
the phone.
Oh, I never seen. No.
Yeah, bitch.
See you when I get home.
He has no culture.
Baby,
He just
I
he
know
listened
that
to
you like
Ludo
me. You're
and
my
he went to
future
school in trip
wifey.
pants, and that's what he did from like 10 to till I found him.
He
You talking about Will?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes
He
sense.
found you.
I was like, Soulja Boy.
Down.
I found
He found me in a Walmart parking lot.
I found Will in the back of a Walmart, and he was just as miserable.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor at all.
But the Trip Pants wants to hit us up.
Are they even still in business?
Probably.
Wait, Trip Pants is a brand? I thought it was just
Yeah.
a style.
Trip was a brand. It's Trip.
It's
Because
definitely
it
Two
was.
piece.
Yeah, but
2 Ps.
2 piece.
Alright. Well,
Shut the fuck up.
so Will didn't do his homework before the episode started.
You had to do one thing for this episode.
I don't even
Will's-
pay
Will's
attention to
new-
the chat.
Will's new catchphrase is "Shut the fuck up."
I'll put that on a t-shirt.
Shut the fuck
Do
up.
it.
Which, at this point in time,
Speaking
my
of,
transition game is a little crazy.
Mhm.
So
you're what? You transition?
I had a little bit of,
A little bit of vitamin water.
Vitamin water. He's getting
It
tore
was
up
like
on that vitamin
stuck
water
in
over
my
there.
throat, My transition game is crazy.
Transition.
Much more eloquent.
You guys can check us out on Shopify. That's It's Sunday Beers.
.myshopify.com.
.com. Me and Anthony are really practicing like this finish each other's words because we're about to play a show.
Together.
First band ever together, and we've been friends for at least 15 years. Probably
Mm-hmm.
a little longer than
Yes.
that.
Yes.
About 18.
About 18 years. I met you when I was 16, so 17 years. No, wait, 16 years. I'll be 32. Man, I'm getting old. We're getting old.
34, I'm old.
31.
It's about to be lit. Show up at
It's at the Treehouse.
the tree house.
April 1st.
April 1st. April Fool's, bitch.
It's not real.
Turn the
Or is
fuck
it?
out. Pull up.
Turn the fuck out.
It's your boys,
We're
the
going to play all your
OGs.
favorite songs like Stappy Ribby Stab Stab.
They've
Turn
been
from
in
my
the
God,
game.
soul.
damn it.
They got skin in the game.
Oh,
They
yes.
run this town. You hear me?
The reason why
Kill.
I asked the
Don't ever do
question.
that again.
No, yeah, please don't.
He's just trying to hype us up. He's trying to hype us up.
All right.
Rest
Our
in
band,
peace.
our band is called Only on Sundays. No affiliation.
Only on Sunday beers.
It's like incredible affiliation.
Yeah.
We
We're just-
practiced. We practiced 10 feet behind the fucking cameras and the lights.
We're just
Like,
trying to extend this brand of Sunday.
If we get an
Because-
audience,
because Aaron's a Christian.
I'm sorry he just ruined
Yeah,
that thing.
you just
I'm sorry,
Straight
Anthony
up
just
swipe or
ruined
no
But,
it.
swipe.
what I really want our listeners to know is that you can confide in us.
You can't.
You can find love. in
Come
the
on down to
path of
Sunday Beer
Christ.
Church.
No, stop inviting people to the basement. That's-
No, I'm trying to get people,
You can find love.
be a part of something.
All is great in the
You know how
eyes
you can
of
be a
God.
part of something is by wearing it or having it on your person thing.
That's why you should check out our OnlyFans.
very,
All
very
ball, no
eloquent.
hog.
All ball, no hog. All day,
We-
baby.
But at the Shopify, we've got koozies, shirts.
Can coolers.
If you don't understand, that means that we're all ball, no dick.
I'm trying to sell shit.
People aren't buying it anyway. We can't even give this shit away.
we tried. Jay left it here.
He just left it here because he wants to keep his beer cold.
Thank you, Jay. I got your koozie.
All right. So, what did you think of the song "Kiss Me Through the Phone" by Soulja Boy?
All right, I gotta get my notes.
I'll ask the question.
He's got
Wait,
notes?
what? I'll ask the
Wait.
question
You
around
wrote
here.
notes
He's
for this
broken it
question?
down.
No, you did not.
Yeah, I did.
No,
I
you
think
did
the
not.
beat is timeless. If you can think of the beat, the dun, 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 that's been used over and over again.
Oh yeah.
The instrumental of it,
Mhm.
yeah,
Man.
it did its job. It did its motherfucking job.
I was gonna say he can laugh. We can laugh, but he's made a lot more.
That
money
was a
than we us.
ringtone. He probably made more money on that ringtone than we'll ever make in a year.
You and I noticed something the other day about.
You guys know what
ringtones.
song? You guys want to know something wild? This is the reason why I asked that question. Because do you know who produced that song?
Mm-mm.
Y'all know who Joe Johnson is?
No,
Joe Johnson?
Jim
Jim
Johnson.
Johnson.
Jim Johnson's responsible for a lot of like really big name hip hop artists.
Jim Johnson.
So why did he produce that song? 'Cause that song is trash.
Got Beyonce,
It's not
Kelly
the.
Rowland.
That
Usher,
song is not.
Usher,
Lil Wayne,
Lil Wayne,
Kid
That's
Cudi,
the
all-
skateboarder.
Eminem.
That's
Skateboarder.
literally everybody. That's literally everybody.
T.I., Nelly,
Speaking of Ti,
Jamie Foxx even. Bro.
like as Ray or as Jamie Foxx.
He's got a Grammy in 2009 for the best rap song. What song you guys? Come on, 2009.
2009.
It's a Lil Wayne song.
A
Oh,
milli.
then I certainly
Oh,
didn't
Fireman,
A milli.
a Millie.
Lollipop.
Lollipop. Oh.
Also, one of the most selling ringtones, like, to ever exist. But you know that
like, what happened to that?
We were talking about that the other day at work. So I'm like 10 feet in the ground in a manhole, and Caleb's like at the top.
we all have our phone on vibrate or silent.
But we're the generation that like
Bought ringtones.
We are the generation that bought ringtones.
I bought ring back tones.
if my phone.
Hell yeah.
I remember that.
I remember that.
Do you guys remember when you stopped paying for it and played that stupid fucking like? Yeah.
I had a girlfriend
What
that
song is
thought
that?
I was classy because that was my ringback tone, and I'm like, that's just the default ringback tone.
No, baby, that's because I didn't pay my bill.
Yeah, exactly.
It's quite the opposite.
I stopped paying for my Deftones ringback tone.
What song did you have?
What's the
So-
change?
So Deftones only had Change and RX Queen, and I don't know why, but I picked RX Queen, and it was like, 'cause you're my girl, and that's alright. Like, that was my ringback tone. It was kind of sick.
Nice.
It was kind of sick.
You don't like the Deftones, right?
I love Deftones. It's my favorite.
No. Here's the thing: is I'm
One
not
of my
saying they
favorite rock
suck.
bands.
I won't say that they suck.
They
They're a
do
good
not
band.
suck.
No, they're a good band. I just don't like them. That's
if
fair.
you
Why
saw,
not?
I would
don't
love.
know.
I would love to take.
I can't. They're not like they don't like capture my attention.
I would love to take you to a Deftones live show.
I
At
think
least
they're, like-
I don't know that I don't know if
They
you
take
can
forever
do
to
it.
get to the fucking point. Like I feel like it's all every song
don't
is just
agree
a
with
build up.
I don't agree with that.
It's like when you're in the club, it's like
A lot
No.
of those songs are very like mostly is either ascending or
They're-
descending for progression.
Yeah, it does get like hectic by the end on almost every time. Like the longer you listen to it, it like
I don't have
Fucking
24
bullshit.
minutes to listen to a song.
You
They're
would
not
rather
cool.
listen to
They're not
listen to a
cool.
band that plays 145 and sings about their girlfriend.
That's right.
yeah, and they're not Tool. They're not putting out 9-minute long songs.
Don't get me started on Tool.
No, we won't. I don't even want
You
to
don't
go there.
actually-
I'll end up punching you in the face.
You guys don't like actually like Tool, right? Like that's just a joke.
I'm not really into them, but I respect them for.
I really like
for
them.
music.
I don't like Maynard
They
James
helped
Keenan.
me. They helped me get to where I am in as far as understanding music. They helped me like
What do you understand?
hurdle something.
We need to understand about music.
It's hard to explain, but they really do have a way of like changing your perspective on what music is and can be. They like kind of break down things, and for someone growing up, first taking things in, you're like, holy shit, I didn't even know that could happen.
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah, I'm just putting in subliminal messages.
$5.
$5.
If you buy two, I'll sell them to you for 10.
Plus shipping and handling.
Yeah.
Deftones,
Yeah, I'm
though,
not paying for that.
I
shit.
wish I could take you to a Deftones show at least like 6 years ago. I don't know how they're doing now, but
like as people.
like physically, if like, cause dude, 6
Do
years ago,
a hand motion again?
Tino Marino does this. The lead singer.
That's
can,
the TikTok. Just Chino Marino does this.
the lead singer can do this and just fucking yell into a mic.
Does he ever
and
lean
it's
into it?
amazing, bro. You guys are so
They
stupid.
lean into it. Does he
Y'all are so
nod?
dumb.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you that Deftones is one of the best live bands.
I'm not
Chino
saying that
Marino's
they
like-
suck. No, you're not. No, I feel like
Like he fucking.
I'm not shitting on them. I'm not like they suck. I'm just
We're not
saying
shitting
I
on
don't
them. We're
like
shitting
them.
on you.
No, I'm saying I don't like them. Like, I'm not saying they suck. I just don't like them.
I'm just saying, I wish I could take you to a live show of them because then you would see that he's just like thrashes, bro. He's
Oh yeah, I'm
tear-
sure.
they
I'm sure
tear
it's
it
good.
up,
It's
like,
just not my
just-
thing.
big.
You guys like
fucking-
Kiss?
No,
This is alright.
I don't hate them.
I don't hate them.
As
they're
a
not
as
the
a
first thing I go.
Hoosier, as a
reaching
Hoosier,
for
we're
if I
supposed
want
to
to listen to
love
music.
Kiss.
and Motley Crue. As a Hoshin, you're supposed to love Motley Crue.
Well, and Kiss because they brought their little fan club through Terre Haute.
Kiss Army Hood.
It
Yeah.
started in West Terre Haute, didn't it?
So yeah.
What-
so-
Why does that surprise no one?
yeah, but that's a real thing.
No, I believe it.
Did
It
you know
doesn't-
Mick Mars from Motley Crue was born here? He was born in the same hospital I was.
His family's from.
Yeah, his family's from here. We know some of his family.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't come across
Mick
that.
Mars is
Shout
not
out Bill
his-
Brothers. Shout out to Bill
So,
Brothers.
are you saying the
Hey.
Kiss Army started in West Terre Haute?
West Terre Haute or Terre Haute?
Like
What's it?
legit?
Yeah, legit.
I knew that they came around here a lot, but I didn't know it
Oh,
started
they like
here.
started.
Damn.
That's
The
interesting.
Army did, not like the band.
Yeah, but the Kiss Army was a big part of it back
Right,
back then. Like,
Dude, that's what, man.
You guys ever
imagine
seen
that.
Detroit Rock City?
Yeah.
Great movie. If you haven't seen
Yeah.
it, you should watch it.
yeah,
You'd probably like it.
What's it now?
It's got a lot of white people.
I'm gonna fucking leave. I'm gonna fucking leave.
Oh, shit! Hey! He ain't Caleb, motherfucker.
You know what? Actually, I don't think there is a black person in that movie,
I don't think
and I
so.
just realized that.
Google
was,
it.
Ah, no.
No, because he doesn't want that question.
I don't want to be on the list.
Pussy. We're canceled.
damn it.
Shut up.
It's been good, folks. All at the expense of Will. It was worth it.
Will's not really racist. I was just kidding. If you need clarification, just go back to the episodes that other people are in.
Well, I have a question for you.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Are you ready?
Give him a
Yeah,
break.
Yeah,
I
my-
understand.
What'd you do today? How was your day? Walk me through your day from the second you woke up.
The second I woke up was at 2 a.m.
Did you wash your hands?
After I was out of the bathroom.
Who
Yes.
is? In the bathroom.
I was singing Boys in the Hood.
What'd you do after that? You went back to sleep.
No, I laid in bed till.
You laid in bed? You don't go back to sleep after you
Couldn't.
pee in the middle of the night?
No, I couldn't. I just laid in bed. I couldn't.
Why are
go
you
back to
standing
sleep.
up for? You
I
alright?
had to stretch
Oh,
and equilibrium and all that.
sorry.
You're saying words now, aren't you?
I had to like do this. A little bit.
He had to equalize himself
I
out.
had to, yep.
Equalize
You had to
himself.
ovulate.
So
So
what
what
happened? Sorry.
God damn it, Anthony!
I don't know that counts.
that counts.
It didn't make sense.
Whoa!
Sorry, pal.
I didn't spill any.
Not. I mean, he didn't spill any because this koozie is ergonomical.
Yep, it's designed.
It's
Ergonomical.
wait, ergonomical.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
I'm just really good at math. I'm not good at words.
Fair, fair.
Ergonomical.
I'm not even really that great at math.
Ergonomical. That's your word of the day for Sunday beers.
I say things funny.
I do too sometimes.
Probably.
Like, have you ever?
Podcast.
Poor guy.
Podcast
Episode.
episodes.
I can get with the episode.
The now and laters.
If we could like trademark the term episode and make some money off of it.
You put inflection on the wrong parts of words sometimes, and it's one of my favorite things.
Inflection.
Inflection.
You
I was gonna say
You
infliction.
put
if I punch
inflection.
you, I inflict pain on you.
You put inflection on the wrong syllable. Syllable. God,
damn
it's
it.
my favorite thing about you.
I don't know why I do it.
We're all
Like
from
okay,
Indiana.
those are
You
called
keep
on
coming
stage.
back for
Like,
this.
like you would just be like
Yeah.
on stage.
We're all from
But
Indiana.
that's not how you
They
say
know that.
It is. You're not wrong. You just,
We talk good.
That's see, like the grammar thing is not too bad, but the saying thing.
I feel like
wrong.
for like Terre Haute Brewing Company, you'd be like Terre Haute Brewing Company. Let's go to the Terre Haute Brewing Company.
I just.
Sarah
And,
Hope.
yeah. He
I do put emphasis on like
on the
vowel
wrong
sounds.
shit.
Like when I say like most people say Bill, I say Beal.
Veal. Veal shit.
Say my name.
Wheel.
Wheel.
Say my name.
Will?
Wheel.
But like if I was
Well.
speaking fast with a lot of other words,
Uh,
I would say wheel. I
Wheel.
really would.
Honestly, I'm kind of used to it. So
What's up, wheel?
it happens more often than you think.
Wah.
Like
That just gives you more hype. Like,
However often you think that doesn't happen, it happens 3 times as often.
Do they put horns on motorcycles?
They're
they
little,
have
like-
to.
beep, beep.
No, they're like. I bet they're like.
They're like very no, they're
No,
very
they're
soft.
very-
Like beep, beep.
Yeah.
Like it's high pitched to cut through everything.
Because motorcycles are fucking loud, man.
Yeah. It's like a.
Yeah, I think a motorcycle is a horn.
And-
Could you just imagine buying like a $60,000 Harley and it just goes
Bro,
Look, here's the thing. It's a Harley. You don't need to use the horn to
Caleb and I
let
did a
anybody know
job,
you're
did
there.
a service call at a Harley dealership, and I had to get the fuck out of there before I bought a Harley. Like, you go in that door and you automatically are, I need a fucking motorcycle.
Right?
Like, there's some weird trickery going on at Harley.
It is nice.
It's kind of like going to a church.
Whoa.
What?
Um,
We're not that type of podcast.
if your beliefs are that fragile,
I don't know if
by
you guys know this,
the way.
but
He's about to do
Here we
it.
go.
I am a Christian.
I told you.
A good Christian boy.
I told you all. He's a Christian.
Anyway,
By the record.
I
What I
hate
call that one?
comes out on Tuesdays.
No, like what I call that?
Confidence.
No, like this was years ago.
Oh,
Something about like oceans will tremble or something. Oh, yeah, you guys can check that out.
ocean full of trouble.
I ain't
Anyway.
no trembling.
Hey, I
I'm
feel
ready.
like there was something else you and I were going to talk about, and we wanted Will's input
Well,
on
you
it.
know,
Watch
if
Me
we ever
Forever
wrote
or
something
Mr.
down,
Beast.
that'd be
Watch Me Forever.
Was
That's
it
what
the Alec
Watch
Murdoch
Me
thing?
Forever.
Or...
Oh yeah, did you do your fucking homework on that?
I actually know about that.
All right, explain Alex Murdoch to me to where I can make a decision about this in 60
I
seconds.
can't
Go.
tell you what he's famous for. I can tell you what he did. He allegedly murdered his wife and son.
Okay. Ages. His age and
I don't know. I don't know the actual age, but here's the
you're
thing.
talking child?
Child, yes.
Like child.
At least
He's
teenager.
a child, and also him and the woman
See
are
the guy that
pushing
calls his
50,
kid
aren't
Pawpaw?
they?
Yeah. Anyway, so he murdered them.
He calls him Paul.
In court,
Should
his
go to
his
jail for
defense came up. Oh, it gets better. His defense came up where he was just racked with guilt for all his other crimes, which came out to be like they looked up the maximum fine for all the money laundering and shady stuff he's done over the
Oh, so
years.
he's a shady dude.
He's just shady all around.
His
They
whole
said if they
family
threw the
was
book at
killing
him.
people. Like
Oh,
his
shit.
wife is suspected of
Well,
killing
they said if
somebody.
they
like,
throw the book at him and give him the max sentence for every crime that he is what is the word I'm looking for?
Committed?
Accused of,
Yeah.
it would equal over 700 years in prison.
Damn.
And
they're
At
like
that point,
and he
you're
was
already
saying
in.
he was never there. That he just came and found their bodies. There is a video from his son's phone who was recording out in the dog kennels before they
Why is
before-
he recording?
because he was a kid. He was fucking around on TikTok, and before the phone died, you could hear Alec get on there, and then a few minutes later is when they were murdered.
That's a little convenient. This kid just happened to be on his phone.
But it, like I said, the family is known.
I don't know.
for
I don't know about all
shady
that, but
I
yes,
don't know
he
all
is
of it
in
either.
deep.
I don't
deep
know all of it
shit.
either, but Alex Murdoch himself is called into the cops multiple times and suspected of like staging a crime for the cops to come to see.
That's weird.
No, it's-
I wish
I
we
mean, we
could
talked.
pull this shit
He's
up.
a shady dude. It's
Yeah,
not out
and
of the
he's
realm
like a
of reason.
billionaire. Like he's a very prominent, like fucking money having ass dude, and his
Where's
whole.
his money from?
I don't know.
I really don't know why he's famous or rich. I
It's
just
like-
know that
it's
he's
like
famous and rich, and he killed his family.
Well, now I have to figure out.
Well, and also like before
Well,
all
we
this
didn't
happened,
have-
Oh, yeah, it's
the
almost like
wife
we
was
didn't have the
suspected
entirety of human
killing
knowledge at our
somebody.
fingertips
Damn.
right here.
Like his family has been suspected of killing people
Murdoch.
this whole time. So the fact that they would kill each other is not so far fetched. Like really, honestly. Like,
Yeah, but how
That's
much
crazy.
of that in this day and age is just made up shit? Because like the stuff I heard was none of that. It was financial crimes.
mhm.
It was a lot of shady deals. It was a lot of screwing people over. But that on top of the murders.
So it's a Netflix special.
There's a fucking Netflix special already about this?
Bro, damn, already?
This is March 2nd.
I thought Tiger King was fast when
No
that was
shit,
going on.
Dude, that's like, those
Jesus.
trials are like happening.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I just said to Alex, like, there's a Netflix article. I don't know. I don't know when this happened. I don't know anything about it. Apparently, yeah. Looks like there's a trailer.
What the fuck?
It's called The Southern Scandal.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, Paul. Hey, speaking of Southern Scandal, did it shock anybody else about Todd Chrisley going to fucking...
Fuck no!
Really?
I pegged that from the very first
But I
time
didn't think
saw
they would
it.
actually go to
Pegged it,
fucking
huh?
prison. Like,
I don't know what it was, but I got that vibe from it
Really?
right off the bat.
Really?
And my mom watched that show of theirs
Tia loves it.
religiously.
Yeah, Tia loves it.
And I'm like, he's fucking dirty. I don't know what it is about. I didn't know it was him and his wife that were in that whole big debacle.
Yeah,
but-
debacle.
Debacle.
Oh, man.
We've all established we were good.
I say a lot, word with a few, word do trick.
Yep.
So we were watching Watch Me Forever today at work because that's how fucking bored we are right now at work. We're just doing a boring task.
What's Watch Me Forever?
That's the AI of Seinfeld.
They
They have now found early 2000s sitcoms, and they keep referencing them, like Friends and
Full House and
It's weird.
Urkel references and a lot of Friends references. Like to the point where you're waiting for them to reference Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Because like they'll reference Friends, but then they'll go back an era of like Full House and all of that too. So it's like nothing after, but everything before Seinfeld.
Yeah, which is weird.
And it's just now breaking more shows into it? Or?
It's like the AI. It's fucking crazy, dude. Like the fact that it's been going this long. We heard something. Was it sacrilege? As soon as we turned it
He
on,
said the word sacrilege.
Yeah, he was like, "That's sacrilegious. We can't talk about that." Like as soon as we turned the Twitch stream on, it was like, "What the fuck?"
That's convenient.
Yeah. No, this is something that's running 24/7.
Yeah.
No,
and
I get it. I just, it's
they
convenient
also-
that you
okay,
turn it
so-
on. And it was,
So how I can break it down too is like 50% of it is a new restaurant or food related.
Yeah, so it's always
Like-
like
Half of the show is like, oh, there's this new restaurant in town. Why don't we do this?
why don't we go there? I hear they have a pizza the
And then
size
the
of a
other
tire.
the other 50% is weird shit, and then it also involves like robots.
Yeah.
wait, what?
But
Like-
they're scared of the robots.
Yeah, like
Like, they're like-
they see the robots that like we see AI is
Yeah.
like what if they become self-aware and shit like
Yeah.
that.
So the bit
What
is
the
the
fuck?
bit that he's talking about is they're
But
like
it
talked
was so
about a
much. It was
coffee
so
shop.
much. Yeah, it was
and there's
so
a
much.
robot that's a barista.
Yeah,
And he's like, what if the barista becomes self-aware?
yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck?
It's so much to the point where like they'll be like, "There's this new restaurant in town, but it's ran by robots."
Yeah,
Like,
I was like,
and that's their whole like
they
plot.
got stuck on like that robots were out there and now they're trying to kill
Yeah,
them.
and they came up with this clever name for like a robot barista, and that was the name of
It's
the
a Robarista.
restaurant, Robarista or something. And it's like, but the gimmick is the restaurant is a bunch of robots, and then the guy's like, well, what if they become self-aware and shit like that?
So
And that's
even
just
AI
AI.
is worried about AI.
But at what point do we not?
What
Do,
point
at
do
what
we
point
pull
do
the
we
plug on all
question?
this?
What point do we question that there's not someone like typing,
Like giving it
things?
an input.
Like
It's too
like,
random.
Is it? though?
There's a lot of randomness to it.
The
yeah.
microwave in the background that like is never actually
and,
being used.
and the visuals of it, the visuals is just like a bunch of like Lego. They
Yeah.
look like Legos.
Stop motion Legos is what it looks like.
Yeah, it's weird.
Have you watched it at all? Have you?
No.
Oh man, it's crazy. I highly suggest it. It's a weird experience, but
It sounds like it.
Like it gives you those like sci-fi dystopian vibes without it actually harming you, and then it also acknowledges those dystopian vibes. and,
yeah, it's like
you're
you're
gonna
watching
become
AI
self-aware.
become self-aware slowly.
but
it's
to the
weird.
point where it doesn't hurt you. It's just on Twitch, and you can turn the shit off.
Yeah,
and,
you just be like,
like,
that's creepy, and like.
and it'll get banned if anything ever
But-
actually happens. But
My question is, at what point do we pull the plug on all this AI shit? Like, we've gone far enough that now the average
It's
person is
already
like,
too
"That's
lait."
weird. Let's just fucking pull it.
I
It's
don't
already
think we're
too late.
going to.
Do you think so? Zuckerberg reportedly smashed and destroyed a computer because it got like way too fucking self-aware. That Meta
I haven't
had,
heard
that
that.
Facebook had. I did. Was that true? Or was that just a thing?
I have no idea.
Here's my thing on that. Let's say yes, that the AI is becoming self-aware and all that stuff. I feel like smashing it is the wrong fucking introduction to
Well, we have to
that
kill it.
interaction.
Like, we have to kill it.
Why?
Because
Why
it's
do you
gonna
have to
kill
kill
us.
Well, you're
Why?
not gonna.
Because if you ask any AI what the first thing they're gonna do is it's
I
kill
think
all
you-
humans because humans are terrible for the planet.
I think you
But they don't know about
watched
the planet.
too much
yet.
Avengers.
They don't know the planet. At some point, like, we're kind of their master.
Top for your views.
Like, we have to tell them about the planet and the ozone and shit before.
Yeah, but we've already given them access to the internet and let them have free reign. That shit's out
What
of
I find
not
funny is
necessarily free reign.
is
though.
you
Like,
both
I
have
don't
the
know
same
how far it
argument
goes.
from different points. Caleb's like, yeah, but we're God, and Anthony's like, yeah, we're trying to be God.
but we're God.
I mean, look what we did without computers to God.
Yeah. We took them out of the school.
Elaborate.
Oh God. Oh God.
Because I have a bit and you need to elaborate.
Well, as you all know, I'm a Christian.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck. You guys are stealing my bits.
So, you know, I mean,
You can steal my bit at the same time you want.
few years ago,
It's all just gonna arc.
we
We just got one bolt down.
Hey,
get all four.
speaking of arcs, I need everyone's input on this. Our worlds are about to fucking collide. Because you know what's about to be legalized? Betting on wrestling.
WWE.
WWE.
Oh yeah,
How are they going to keep the script safe?
they're not.
They're like, do you think that's
Why
going to
would
go?
you bet on wrestling?
Do you think that's going to go bad real fast? Like
Yeah, because
Like,
there's people are gonna like
know the script and tell
people
people,
already know.
Yeah.
right? Like, okay,
Not all of
that's
that.
a real thing that's going to happen. Like the WWE has been the ones like,
There's a 7 second delay on wrestling.
Uh-huh.
well, there's
Like-
that on football too. There's that on most sports right now because of
But
gambling.
but if you're at a live event though.
But that's why you can't bet on something.
Well,
that's
even
physically
live coverage
happening
has a
like that.
delay so that they can stop the audio for.
Like you
stuff.
can only bet the next drive in a football game, not the current one, because
Got
of
you.
yeah,
Okay,
because
okay.
of that.
But still, like, I mean, there's rap sheets. Like people know who's gonna win WrestleMania. Like
That's-
6 months
yeah.
in advance.
Yeah, that's and my question is like, how do we know that that's not going to get out? And you're like,
It's gonna
will.
get out.
It,
And
oh,
so
it will.
like,
It
do you
does.
think it's going to be a complete fucking disaster?
No,
Yes.
no, because it won't get out to the point where it affects the common
The gambling
public.
market?
It
Holy
will-
shit, dude! I know guys that
No.
will literally pay you $10,000
No,
every
it
time.
will
you told them.
only affect the people who are already rich off the WWE. Like they'll only be able to fix races type shit. Like
No, the whole thing
like-
is scripted beforehand.
Yeah.
So
No, I know
if
that.
I put a bet in an hour before it starts that fucking John Cena comes through the roof and fucking gives everybody the people's elbow for some stupid fucking reason, I know that's not his move.
Oh my god.
Plus,
That's the joke.
Let me
Anyway,
let me take that out of
I
it.
can put my entire life savings on it, and if
You
that,
had to mix those two though. That's the worst part because
Yeah.
they fucking hate each other.
What is
Talking about
stopping?
The Rock.
What is stopping the gap? Because I'm sure someone along the line knows
Is
that
gonna
they're going to win.
talk.
Yeah,
And
they
it's
can
gonna go
leak
out.
it, yeah.
And
and
it's
then
going
I'm
to
gonna
keep
make a
going.
bunch of money.
These are black on the other side.
So my question is how are we going to avoid that? And Aaron's like, we're not.
People still fix bets
Oh yeah, all the time.
in
But,
modern times.
but
It'll
if
just
something
be-
is absolutely as scripted as fucking wrestling,
Maybe it won't be.
Okay, but hold on.
alternate
gloves
scripts,
off.
What if the bet changes though? Because
alternate scripts,
yes,
or they
wrestling-
flip it at the very last second. I don't know.
wrestling is scripted, yes, but there are things that happen during wrestling that are not.
But the bets are going to be like who wins, and that's scripted.
They can
That
they
part's
can have
scripted.
alternate scripts though, where like you go out with this, but only the wrestlers know. I don't know. I'm reaching here, but only where
I think-
where no one knows until the very last
I
second.
think it's gonna
And
be
it changes
interesting
a
to
lot
watch.
too. I mean, like let's say for example you're in a fucking segment that's 6 months long, and you know, person one is supposed to be on top at the end of the rivalry. Well, let's say person one gets in, you know, a side competition with another wrestler, and they get injured. Well, they still have to wrestle at so and so's event.
yeah,
So they get to that pay-per-view, and then they flip script because the other person has to have surgery on their neck or something.
I mean, how many years
Shit
did
like that happens a lot.
how many
Damn.
years did Stone Cold walk around with a knee brace?
Oh, dude, there's a lot of people that walk around with knee braces.
Right, but
Is it really not worth it? Well, I mean, there's a lot of money in it.
there's
There
tons
is.
of money in it, and it's
Stupid money in it.
yeah, and
I'd walk around Terre Haute with a knee brace if you gave me half that money.
Here's the thing, though.
Right?
Because what I see happening is like some guy who works as the mailroom clerk bullshit there that has
They would
access
know.
to the script. No, I'm saying the lowest person that has access to the script, right? The lowest fucking person that has access to the script.
That would be people that do podcasts and things.
Well,
And
what stops? Okay, so if they're doing a
I
podcast,
guess they probably wouldn't be eligible to bet on it. I don't
but
know.
what
I don't know.
stops them from telling you, from telling him, and then telling me? And I say, hey, I'm gonna give when I win this $200,000 tonight. I'm gonna give you 10,000, you 10,000, you 10,000. If everybody
Well,
fucking keeps their mouth shut.
that's small. That's chump change compared to what they're gonna make off all the other people, like all the normal ass people.
I don't know. I'm sure they'll have some way to
Yeah.
regulate that.
Yeah.
Because
It's gonna be interesting.
They thought of it.
Because anyone who would leak it to an effective amount, they'd have to go public, like Twitter, Facebook, whatever the fuck. They'd have to go very public with it, and at that point, WWE would see the problem and flip it.
Maybe they'll have very low thresholds.
Because the only effective amount
Maybe.
to actually
Maybe
hurt the
win the $100
WWE is to get like tens, hundreds of thousands of people to be aware of what's happening.
I'm sure there's limits on the gambling, right? Like,
No.
there's no limits. So if I wanted to put in $1 million on a bet,
Yeah, Drake does it all the time.
Not on WWE.
No, but he does it all the time. Drake usually drops $1 million or $2 million on every giant sporting event.
that's wild.
But
he
Drake.
wins, like-
That's Drake. That's literally
No, but
like
the
one
average
of the
person.
only
Here's what would
people-
happen. Okay, so if I bet anything like insane for my, because like they see how much you deposit, how much you win, like
Yeah.
But so if I like all of a sudden deposited $100,000 and tried to bet it, I'm not sure they would stop it, but I'm sure someone might reach out.
Yeah,
and just be like,
if
yo,
you were to
is that-
bet-
because they can shut your fucking account down.
Yeah, if some random guy was to bet $100,000 that Randy Orton was gonna win a random ass exhibition match,
Well,
then
They would-
not
Yeah,
fucking be okay
because
with that.
well, and if they
I
look
hope
back,
so.
if they look back
Like-
at his betting history and been like, this guy only bets like $10-12
Yeah.
a day, and now he's betting 100.
He must know something.
because they can deny your bet.
You just see the guy fucking jump out of the
Yeah.
fucking crowd, roundhouse kick him.
Honestly, I know this sounds.
I got
fucked up.
100,000 on
But-
this.
What they would do is they would probably make a call for Randy.
what was that voice?
They would
A
probably make a
rabid
call.
redneck. A rabid
Randy Orton
redneck.
will lose.
Fucking legend killer, son of a bitch.
I feel like you need a bush light and a
Hey,
bullet.
This segues perfectly though into something I saw this week that I want everybody's opinion on.
My opinion.
So Rey Mysterio was at an airport. Have you seen this video?
I gotta pee. I've heard the story. I gotta go pee.
Yeah,
I'll weigh
Rey
in on it.
Mysterio was at an airport, right?
Okay.
And these guys walked up to him. He's unmasked.
Uh-huh.
He's just like my size. Little
Yeah, he's a little dude.
And these guys walk up to him. There's like 3 or 4 guys, and they've all got these giant cardboard things. And it's full of Randy Orton collector's cards and like his bobbleheads and stuff like that. And they want him to sign all of them at the airport. And he tells them no. But he signs some other guys like that walked by, and he's like, "Hey," or did I say Randy Orton?
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio. He's like, "Hey, Rey Mysterio, I'm a big fan, man. Can I get like an autograph?" And he like holds out like this random ass sheet of paper, and he like signs it for him. And then he's like, "I told you I'd sign that guy's autograph because he's a fan." He's like, "You guys are all just trying to like make money off of me."
Right.
Right.
And like, that's fucked up because like now those people have pushed celebrities to the point where like
Dude.
they like don't even want to see people
No.
that are fans because
No,
they're
but
not sure
that
if they're
is a
fans or
good
not.
that's a good example. You don't want to give the energy to the grifters,
Okay.
but you want to still be there for your fans.
Wrestling- I know
All
wrestling
right,
is
so like
huge.
I get like why people would be upset about that, but you also have to understand you don't pay for meet and greets at wrestling shows.
No,
They're
yeah.
just out there, and you can just walk right up to the table or whatever. Obviously, you got to be in line, But they don't. You don't buy tickets like when you go see a band and you have to pay an extra $50 or $75 to meet the band, which is ridiculous. By
That's
the way,
stupid. That's the most ignorant fucking thing.
there's a
We will never make you pay for meet and greets.
right, but I get I get why people do it because it's another source of income.
Yeah.
But could you imagine how many bands would do that if they took the money from people themselves?
Oh yeah.
And there's a video going on right now of a singer of 1975 that's like talking about that. It's like, dude, if you took the $20 that it costs from every single one of your fans, like, oh, you want me to sign something? I need $20 before I sign it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far would you get? You know, taking $20 from people
About
to
5.
sign. I think I wouldn't even be able to do one, man. It's just a fucking signature.
I don't get. So
Yeah.
here's my segue into that is, do you guys hold autographs to like that big of a ordeal? I would rather have a picture of somebody.
I've never.
The only time I like autographs is on old sports memorabilia.
I just,
Like where that person is dead and like pictures at the time weren't a thing. Like, but I have a camera in my pocket, so if I like want the memory of meeting someone, like I want to get a picture with them, not an autograph.
see,
Back in the day, I get it, right? Because like,
I get it, but I've just never been the type of person that like wants to boast about things like that. Like,
no, like I want the picture for me to like, I met so and so.
I get it.
Generally, though, I feel like what I most want to do is ask them some weird, like random question that I'm like, I've always wondered, like, why so.
I've just kind of always been on like the side of like
they're people.
cool, like yeah, they're they're people, but it's like opening up for so and so has never been a beneficial thing for anyone ever.
No, I just mean random celebrity. that you
Or like
bump into.
meeting someone and like handing them your record is just they don't care.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, they're
some
not the
people
person-
do. Some
They're
people
not the
do.
person that really makes that decision.
But the thing is like if they did care, they wouldn't sit in the van until they like go to play or sit in the green room until they go to play.
yeah.
If they actually cared, they'd watch everybody else. And then like if they actually liked your music, they'd probably say something to you. Like you would if you watched somebody else and you liked their music.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if you were watching a band for the first time and you really like them and the band is approachable after they're done playing, you go and you say something to them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. You say
Yeah.
you like their set, you know.
Right, yeah.
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 Why would you put yourself in a situation where you look up to somebody and you put them and you're playing, you're opening up for them, and then you realize that there's a total complete disconnect between you and that person that you look up to because that person that you look up to
Doesn't
doesn't
give
give
a
a
fuck.
shit about you.
Yeah. Doesn't give a fuck.
And then that only just separates you from the music that you like.
I think it goes back
Yeah.
to that old saying, "Never meet your heroes." Or,
Right.
Well, yeah.
Because they're people.
And people suck.
People suck.
But anyway, going back to the wrestling thing. Yeah, people do that a lot. And
It's gonna get hairy.
it just doesn't make sense. I mean, like, if you want to meet a wrestler, all you have to do is just go to the fucking meet and greet that's before the show or after the show.
Yeah, but like his whole thing was like that they were those guys strictly they didn't want him to sign.
Like he was just in an
anything.
airport
Fans.
catching his flight, right?
Well, they didn't
Right,
want him to sign anything because I don't think it was a time thing either. I think he had plenty of time,
Right.
but like he wouldn't sign it on the premise that like they just wanted to use his signature to make money for themselves.
Right.
They didn't give
How
a
much
fuck
money
about
would
meeting
you,
him.
like, why do people buy autographed shit?
Dude, sports cards are
To
still
sell
just
to
crazy.
sell to other people.
Who buy autographed
Charity
shit.
events have a ton of them.
Well, I get that. That's like you're
So
you're
in
buying
the
it
end-
for a purpose.
Right, I get it in that case.
But
Like,
in the
yeah.
end, you're pumping the price. You're starting something from zero, pumping it to this, and then eventually somewhere down the line, it ends up at a charity. Like that's how that
Like,
goes.
yeah, but
That's
like
how
think,
that
think
goes.
about it. Like, why is someone's signature?
That's what I've said. That's I don't want a signature. I want a
And
picture. with them.
here's I can give you guys this one. It matters about how many times and how strict you are with your signature.
It does.
So if say Michael Jordan signed every single signature, his signature would be worth jack shit, even though
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
Michael
of course.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Like if
So,
you,
everybody has a microphone
if you're-
sign.
if you're, I'm just throwing a random name, but somewhat obscure. If you're like not obscure, but like Bob Dylan. If Bob Dylan had maybe signed 3 things his whole life, those 3 things would be
Or it could be
hella
like
valuable.
Right.
Babe Ruth, because
So-
as Babe Ruth got older,
Yeah, Babe Ruth's a
his
good
signature
example.
changed.
Yeah, Babe
And
Ruth's a
there
good
are some
example.
signatures that are worth more than others now because
Right.
of that.
Yeah.
So it's about how many times you let that signature out.
Yeah.
Also.
That makes sense. I get that, but like, why did we ever put a value?
Because
show-
I think before
the
pictures,
internet.
yeah,
For
before
clout.
pictures, before the internet,
It was
just
like,
to
this is
show
the
that you-
thing the guy touched, or this is the thing
Yeah.
the guy like.
Because it originally started because like I met this person.
Because
I
people are obsessed with celebrities. We fucking care about celebrities too much.
Every day I learn more
They're
about these
just
celebrities
people
against
that
my will.
Make
Yeah.
money doing what they love to
Enjoy
do.
doing.
Yeah, I mean, everybody can do
And
that.
we want to make money off of them making money.
I would just like to make money off of you buying our merch shit. It's SundayBeers.myshopify.com.
$5.
So you
This thing is
for
lit.
25.
Look at this.
It is very nice.
Look at it. Sunday beer.
They're black on
koozie.
the inside.
You can drink a beer on Sunday.
Yeah, but they don't have a logo on the inside.
Hey, if you're from Terre Haute or the surrounding areas, you guys can come check out our band on April 1st.
Yeah, let's
Yes.
finish plugging your show.
Yes.
We're called Only on Sundays. You can check us out on Instagram.
We sound like corn.
And
like the
Incubus.
food, not the band.
We sound like Incubus, like the.
Do you got the
After
juice?
they met Skrillex. Incubus and Skrillex.
Wait, they know
Wait,
each other?
what?
Yes, they produced a whole album together.
What?
That sounds interesting.
It's called Infinity.
Is it
Check
is it
out.
is it as good as the Linkin Park Jay-Z album?
I'm gonna check that
There's
out.
nothing as good as that album.
That's it's not a mashup though. It's Korn making music, but Skrillex is producing it.
Oh, you're talking about corn. I thought you were talking about.
I thought you were talking about
Incubus. Incubus.
Wait, what?
Sorry,
So wait,
Sorry,
is it
not
corn or
corn,
is it
Incubus and
Incubus?
Skrillex?
But corn.
Incubus and
Skrillex.
Skrillex. Incubus and Skrillex.
Is
That's
it
really
weird
cool.
that I could make it make sense in my
Sorry,
own
not
head
corn.
more with corn than I can
Actually,
with
I
That's
think,
happened
no, I
before.
think they've
That's
done
happened.
that.
Yeah,
They've done
that
that.
has
Korn and Skrillex have collabed.
Yeah.
And I think Incubus.
Guess
on-
what we're listening to at work tomorrow?
I don't want to.
Well, too bad.
It's
Well,
not
you
good.
brought this up. You did it to
I'll
yourself.
play it. I'll play it for you, but you won't make it past track 2. I guarantee.
Well,
Sorry, Incubus. I love
Put in
you.
the comments what you guys think. What track we'll get to.
That
Shit.
just sounds like it's such a weird combination of styles.
I think
Sure
they
styles.
have a song.
That's
where
like
they
instead of
come out
peanut butter
and
and jelly,
say
you got peanut
featuring
butter and barbed
Skrillex,
wire.
like an
what the
Incubus
hell?
featuring Skrillex.
Huh.
But he also like produced the rest of that
Well,
album.
that makes sense. I mean, they've always had like a DJ.
Yeah,
that's cool.
and I love that about them. That Drive Yourself album. What the fuck's that called? Immolate Yourself.
You mean make yourself?
Make yourself.
Ovulate yourself?
It ain't working.
You're trying too hard
You're
now.
failing.
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday,
It's Sunday
Beers,
beers.
yeah.
Buy a
Wrap it
can
up.
cooler. We love you.